Wait a minute. Did something big happen during Monday Night Football last night for people like you, Marcus Allen?
Well,
who's really into, I don't know, Star Wars?
I thought you'd never ask. If you guys want to go for a coffee, maybe here. Take my credit card. You guys go get some snacks if you want, because I'm going to talk Star Wars for a minute. Help yourselves.
Oh, wow.
Don't show the digits on TV.
No, I won't. I'm trying to memorize
$8,000 of Amazon purchases.
Okay, what's the 8th installment?
This is the 8th installment of Star Wars. Now,
is that a big deal?
The very first Star Wars movie ever made was Episode 4. They went 4, 5, 6, shot out of order. Then in your generation, they came back in 1999 and started making Episode 1, 2, and 3.
Whose idea was that?
To do it out of order?
Yeah.
No one knows. Some people think George Lucas was making it up when he said that he had written and decided to make out of order, but ultimately it was George Lucas.
I thought the original reason why they did it out of order is because of technology. So it was easier for them to do the last 3 of the original 6 first.
Yeah.
So we're just
her
dispelling
sister's
the myth.
really into it, so maybe you
no, I did not even
that
from her.
knowledge.
It's one of those articles that I read a while ago, but
well,
I thought it was technology related.
But how would he
that
know?
may have been some sort of spin that George Lucas has put on it, but George Lucas is a liar. So
he's a NorCal guy, right?
Allegedly, he is a Northern California
we
guy.
can't bag on the NorCalians.
No one really knows. There is rumor that he completely made up the idea that he had a 1, 2, and 3 in mind when he started with Episode 4. However, regardless,
here we are.
The new trailer was debuted last night, and tickets went on sale last night. For those of you who haven't seen it, take a look.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.
There's something. Was that a lightsaber?
I don't know. What is happening, Mark?
Okay, now go in. You were talking, but the
mic
wasn't up.
I'm just mesmerized because it's so beautiful.
Okay, what were those?
Who are these people?
What were the big things at the beginning of the trailer?
All right, the giant walker things, you're going to see, they're bringing those back from Empire Strikes Back. They're called AT-ATs. By the way, George Lucas was inspired by the loaders in the San Francisco harbor. The big mechanical loaders when you drive over the bay.
I know that.
That inspired those AT-ATs.
All right.
Here are the big things that you're going to see in this trailer. Kylo Ren, who, by the way, killed his father, and we learned in the last episode that his father was Han Solo. He makes an appearance. We thought he may have died at Episode 7, but he didn't. He's back in this movie. Carrie Fisher. How are they going to handle her real passing during this movie? She had gotten most of her scenes, but not all of them, so they had to augment, to a certain extent, what this is going to look like. But she definitely makes an appearance in it. You also see Chewbacca in it, and next to Chewbacca, that thing! What is that thing? I can't wait to find out what this new creature is.
Oh, he's new.
Okay, we can't back it up, can we? I missed it. I blinked and I missed it.
I would say it looks like a cross between an otter and a Wookiee.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, like a gerbil.
A little gerbil.
A gerbil Wookiee.
That right there?
No.
No, he was a little fluffier.
Let me find it.
He was two-tone.
You'll see him. But Chewbacca does his usual, and then all of a sudden this little thing goes, you have to see it.
All these noises. I will say, my husband Caesar had it on the other day.
Yeah.
It was actually during
last night.
It was on the it was during the weekend.
What was he watching?
It was Star Wars, but it was the one Natalie Portman was in it.
Oh,
that's one of the horrible
Natalie
ones.
Portman?
I was like, Natalie Portman, and I actually kind of fell in love with it because the technology was so cool, and it was at the moment where her babies were being born, who I learned were Leia and
Luke.
Yeah. Luke and Leia. I said, and this is seriously what I said. I said, oh, Luke and Leia are brother and sister? He's like, Megan, Luke and Leia are twins. I didn't know that.
Yes. You're coming along. You're actually absorbing some of this.
And get it for
Luke and
me
Leia are
too.
twins.
And I don't get it for me too, because I don't know any of this.
Shall
I don't
we
know
binge?
any of these people.
But do you care to know? Like, are you
At
even
this
trying?
point, no. At this point, I have a better position being anti-Star Wars. So now I'm doing it on purpose. I'm trolling.
Someone's got to
everybody.
represent the other.
Yeah, now we're trolling.
Now I'm just trolling.
Out here being like, oh, Chewbacca was so cute, and I loved how Leia, as she was growing up, goes, oh, what does she call it? She called him a carpet at one point. I just thought it was funny.
Wait, but that's a different one. So you're saying you saw that?
Did you see too?
I
That's
tapped
Empire
it.
Strikes
Oh, that's
Back.
right, because Leia was in it.
Right.
As an
I think
adult.
we should say anyway,
Leia was an
Megan.
adult.
If you
Caesar's been watching. He has them all recorded for me, but I just lose interest.
Well, I say
about
anybody
10
introduced to
minutes
Star
in.
Wars for the first time with episode 1, 2, and 3 should hate it. Those were horrible movies. And I have a feeling that's where you came in, Cornelia. I'm so sorry you had to see it that way.
Yeah, I tried to watch it and I went to sleep on the couch.
I don't
It
know.
always
tried.
happens.
I tried.
This new Star
And I
Wars
like
is
old
going to be
stuff.
more like episode 5, more like Empire Strikes Back, which many
Okay.
consider to be one of the best sequels of any movie ever made.
Okay, are viewers chiming in? Are they
No,
more,
no
more
chiming
interested
in.
than
Kimberly
us?
Morgan says, I never saw Star Wars till 2 years ago. I went 34 years of my life never seeing that movie, and now that's all that's on.
Wait, who is that said that?
Kimberly Morgan.
Kimberly Morgan.
Kimberly
said that.
Morgan has a daughter that had an entire Star Wars themed party when she turned, or she's turning, last week she turned 7 or 8.
Oh,
I know our,
loyal-
I know our.
Yeah,
viewers.
Kimberly,
Our
tell us about the
viewers.
party.
And her daughter
Where's
lives,
our
eats, and
invite?
breathes the Star Wars cult.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, you went to her home for a live shot once.
Yes, they
recently,
have like,
recently.
right, she has 33 daughters
This
all in
is
one
the
house.
one that went to school with Rob.
She did
No?
go to school with
Is this
Rob.
the same one? Okay. Kimberly, we love you. Thank
Shout
you.
out Kimberly Morgan. What's up?
L. Loy says, Mark, it looks like a puppy with no nose. She's not talking about you. She's talking about that creature in the
I
Star
said,
Wars.
Oh, I
man,
reread that comment wrong.
I really
there.
do need that
Oh, I
beard back.
thought she's. Yeah,
I thought she was
meant
talking about you.
With
Look
his
like a
shaved
puppy.
face?
Yeah.
No, I think she was, I hope that's what she meant. L. Loy, please clarify.
Elle said she turned 4.
Oh.
That's what I meant.
Kimberly said that.
Oh yeah, kills her.
Yeah.
4's the new 7.
What?
Oh,
turned 4.
Yesenia Soto, it's the Harry Potter owl. Is that
It
just
kind of looks like the Harry Potter
are we
owl.
just crossing nerd zone here? I like
A
that.
little bit.
Okay.
You see, everybody in the last episode, I will tell you this, they were waiting for Mark Hamill, who plays Luke Skywalker, to make his appearance. And in episode 7, you don't see him until like the last 30 seconds
Nice.
on that mountain.
But I'm sure he got a fat paycheck.
And a huge part of this new one.
Yeah.
Well, we shall see. Maybe we'll go see it. Maybe we'll. When does it come out?
Girl, we can't just go tap
Middle of
in.
December.
We just can't drop in and see it. We have to see
You have to have-
everything
you have to have
before it.
tickets,
At
too.
least
I
Way
feel like
early.
they should at least be kind of standalone though.
at this
Mark, you know
point.
what you should
Yeah,
do? You
they
should
could
make
be
all 3 of us
standalone.
watch it with you.
in
I
your
just-
home
At
theater.
At your home
Yes.
theater.
Come over to my home
man.
theater. I just want you to
Are you
watch
gonna cook?
episode 4, A New Hope. That's the one that launched them all, and then the rest of them pretty much do stand alone. If you see episode 4, you're all right.
Let's plan that so we
Okay.
can actually go in. Do you think it's going to get this 8th installment? Is it going to get any Oscar buzz?
No. Maybe for technical achievement, but I think Blade Runner has it beat.
Blade
Sorry to go
Runner?
deep in the woods.
Blade Runner. Okay, we'll get into all of that. This is the Harry Potter owl.
And that does look exactly like this
Kind of
new
look like it. Yes.
this new thing that's next to Chewbacca.
Thank you, producer Billy, for
Good
bringing
pull,
that
Bill.
up. Maybe there is some cross-pollinating happening because if you're, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you're into Star Wars at that level, are you pretty much into Harry Potter as well? Is it the same?
Not at all.
No, probably
No.
I like how they
Nah.
both said nope. shut it
Different
down.
generations.
Nah.
But there maybe is a lover of both.
You guys
out
are
there.
coming over to my house. I'm going to have snacks. You're going to watch episode 4.
Okay, that's
All
all
right.
we need to watch before the 8th one.
That'll get you set up. You'll be okay. You'll be highly satisfied with everything. Bill
I'm
announced.
busy.
Oh, Drake.
Okay.
See,